My house isn't selling. Yikes. Are you guys hearing that from your friends, neighbors, coworkers? When you or your friends, neighbors, coworkers got their whole home sold in, 37 minutes with 37 offers 6 months ago, 9 months ago, 3 months ago? A lot's changed in the last 3 months with the Fed increasing the interest rates, a flood of new inventory hitting the market. Um, all of this fast and furious, and it has changed the real estate landscape. Um, we are going back to a normal market and very quickly. This is not a slow transition, as anyone that is selling their home is realizing and experiencing, and not having the same experience that, again, their friends, neighbors, colleagues had prior. And that's not a bad thing. It's a perspective thing. Okay. And I want to say this as humbly and honestly as I can, is although things are changing, they're just it's just not a frenzy anymore. That's all it is. It's the dust is finally settling, and it's just not this overinflated frenzy of a buyer's, or not a buyer's market, but a seller's market, where the buyers were buying everything and paying crazy prices for it quickly, and waiving the appraisals, waiving the inspections, you know, showing up within minutes because there was no options and there was super high demand. That high demand was primarily due to COVID and super low interest rates, because the Fed had the rates down. People wanted a bigger home, home gym, a home office, a home, movie theater, a home school, a backyard, whatever it is. They were wanting these other houses, and then a lot of investors were buying because interest rates were crazy low. So it made sense to buy rental properties because they made a lot of cash flow. So there was just a ton of demand, and then there's just not enough supply to even remotely keep up with that. So anyhow, all that being said, is the reason that homes are taking longer to sell is because interest rates have gone up. So it's cool demand. A lot more people are selling a home, or putting their home on market rather. A, because maybe they're a little late to the party. B, because they're fearful, just to be honest with you, that it could be a second or third home. Investment properties are really what a lot of the stuff that we're seeing is, that's flooding onto the market. These big hedge funds that are releasing inventory too, that kind of thing. So that's coming up. So anyhow, the point of the video is really why the home isn't selling in 5 minutes like it was. Guys, normal for a home to normally be on the market is anywhere from really 90 to 120 days. That's normal. We haven't had normal for a long, long time. I mean, in fact, in the last 10 years alone, we've been in a seller's market to some degree, not as crazy as it was the last 2 years, but we've just seen, the line go up. So instead of going straight up like that, like a hockey stick, it's going to go back to a more of a linear path, a normal, 5% appreciation type thing. So that being said, is try to stay patient. I know it's stressful, and I know it's not like it has been. Trust me, I'm feeling that too as a real estate agent, having to have these conversations and whatnot all the time. But work with a trusted professional to guide you through these times, and know that this is somewhat normal, but nobody likes to be normal. I get that. We want to all sell our house for 100 grand over in 5 minutes, but right now that's not happening. So again, get the home priced right from the beginning. Make sure it looks awesome. We can't take shortcuts anymore and just throw anything up there without professional photography, without tidying the place up, without having the curb appeal. So the marketing is back. You can't just hire, your buddy to sell your house anymore. I mean, that made it work the last couple of years because anything sold, didn't matter what. Didn't mean that was a good idea to hire your buddy, because you could have lost money in negotiations. But bottom line is, now more than ever, the professional that you choose matters, and you preparing your home for sale matters. So with that said, if you have any specific questions on your situation, please reach out.